I get with signs, don't forget the fishing rods. Teach you how to fill your bucket, same time feel alive. We've been deprived of facts and tax stupid. I'm bridging generational gaps through rap music.
Hey, as we sit here and start this podcast, we do want to pay some bills very early.
Are you a business that needs a video marketing campaign? A company that specializes in video production and marketing? Reach out to LAD Media Productions, where they will help you connect with your audience through media.
Yo, listen, we're going to get this thing started, man. Just hold on. Just let me introduce this pod so we can get this thing right, all right?
Yo, this the realest shit I ever wrote. Nah, matter of fact, the realest shit I ever spoke. So listen, my side chick like Olivia Pope. She still classy, but never scared to deep throat. I never put my friends before business, cause that's a must. Nah, and never put your faith in a chick you can't trust.
Lalo East. This is Lalo East.
The real shit we on. So what's a pawn to a king when his queen is strong? We like the Genovese, elegant, we getting cream. What else? They want smoke, we pull up on them like the 18. What else?
Just so they know that, yo, it's not just Griselda. It's not just Griselda in Buffalo. You know, we got Lalo East that come through. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to keep it going. You know what I mean? I just want to get this pod started the right way. You know what I mean? Come on. I know people gonna hate it, but yo, listen, this is what we gotta do. This is how we pay bills around here.
The hype is real. Hold up. Hold up. Yeah. There's Buffalo on this bitch, nigga.
The Coalition.
Check. I'm styling on these niggas.
Come on.
They see the boy East and I'm wildin' on these niggas. Word. Y'all niggas fuck with bird ass bitches. See, the only birds we fuck with is the one that get us.
Yo. That nigga said.
Hey, rap it back to me. Yo, spit the bars back.
Spit the bars back. Hey, yo, listen. So to my left of me today, we got LaDonna in the building, yo.
What up?
To the adjacent from me, we have Renee in the building, y'all. And we have the one and only Big Homie.
You.
The Big Homie?
That's what I said.
Yeah. I'm sorry. The drop was on there?
Yeah.
Nice.
Listen, I'm still going with this. I'm still feeling myself with this intro. You know what I mean? I gotta come back and just keep it right. But I don't want no congratulations. I don't want no congratulations. I don't want none. You know what I'm saying?
What are you playing?
Y'all shouldn't want none. This is J Ski. This is J Ski. Yes.
Come on, spit that fire to me.
I don't want congratulations when I make it. Nah, I just want my dollar signs with exclamations. Cause I'm a diamond in the rough, the pressure shake them. Try your best and work your hardest, that's my designation.
These rappers out here
telling lies for entertainment.
and that's what they doing. They telling lies for entertainment.
I wish I was.
That's J Skis. So we would like to, get to this podcast. We had a great week. No?
Yes. Hell yeah.
Okay, I mean, act like it.
I don't know. You
questioned it. Say it with your chest, Ricky.
Yeah, like he reading the intro. Did you guys have one?
Question.
That's what I said.
Well, don't push buttons and look at me. I can't hear it. Look at me like you trying to get me with something like,
Yeah, so we had a great week. We had our first pod, and I thought it was great. We got a great reception, and let's keep it going. That's why I played the last song, No Congratulations. We got a lot more to go. We are in this for the long haul, and let's just keep it going. Let's just make sure that we do our best to give the people what they want and get in and get out.
shout out to the girls. Y'all did amazing.
Thank you.
Make sure y'all ran that joint. Ran me up out of here. I ain't going for it today. No, y'all did a great job.
Thank you.
The girls' first time potting, just so everybody knows, and they did amazing.
Thank you.
Amazing job.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Butter, since we
See, he learned. Because then when he said last week, give us our thanks.
Our thanks. Yeah, we got it.
He said,
I need to get there.
So your weekend started Monday after the pod, right?
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead. We're gonna start right with you. How was your damn week?
Well, start with me. The week was amazing. The weekend was amazing. We had the premieres for Pure Finesse.
How was that?
Artist showed up and showed out. Monday was very eventful too. We had a good time. The crew, we bonded even more. So I do love it. You know, we'll get to that. You know, my whoop was last week, so now this week is not just just somebody trying to get home because they late. But we leave it at that. But like I said, on Wednesday we had the theater. It was really nice. Everybody dressed down.
What theater?
We went to Plaza Theater, Ponce Plaza.
Okay.
Really nice one. Real nice theater. We had a great show out.
What city was that, or what part of Atlanta is that?
Ponce was in the city, right in the city. Ponce de Leon. Everybody know that area. I'm pretty sure. You know what I mean? And then Saturday, of course, we went to Josephine Lounge. Amazing, too. Good turnouts. Had a real good time.
You guys look good.
Yeah. We put that shit on.
You look like Scarface.
Hey, they're calling my nigga Poppy Greco on that day.
We're not talking about the rapper Scarface. We're talking about the
because I was going to ask you.
The fake
which one were you
Italian,
referring
Spanish
to?
guy.
Okay.
That guy.
Cool.
That guy.
Donna, how was your weekend?
My weekend was great. I had a good weekend. I watched the Grammys on Sunday.
Got you.
And Saturday, you know what that was about. 6:30. UNC.
Go with your shit. Go with your shit.
Hey, shout
show
out.
your shirt.
They see it.
Okay.
You see it.
You see it.
Oh,
so do you want to talk? Do you want to talk about the game? Or
no, go ahead. Tell it. Go ahead. You want me to go first?
No, we could just go ahead and finish out everybody else's weekend because yours is not going to be too good if we talk about Saturday.
Yeah, let me just jump in here. Yeah,
ahead,
I got a quick weekend. I went to U-Bar, got me some wings.
Did you ride the bull?
Wait, U-Bar?
That might be private.
Tell me you was going. Whoa, what's going on?
You went to U-Bar?
What?
10 minutes from the house?
Now, it was just the last week.
Okay.
Yeah. And Sunday, just relaxed a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, it was cold this weekend.
So the U-Bar is in College Park, right?
Well, that's
Camp Creek.
Camp Creek.
Yeah,
that's considered East Point.
Considered East Point.
Okay. I just want to give our viewers and people.
I'm with you.
So if they do come to Atlanta, they know
where to go. U-Bar is a must go.
It's a must go.
All right, hold on, wait. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I need to shout out A.K. Reed and Deuce King. Of course, the movie Pure Finesse. I talked about it, but didn't shout them out. They did an amazing job. It comes out in April. When y'all see the production, you will really be impressed.
Okay.
Of course, styling my guy, Ponzo Houdini, in the movie. So I just want to throw that in there. I'm sorry for so late.
No,
and La Louise, too, right?
La Louise, is he in there?
Yeah.
Okay, well, La Louise in there, too. Yeah. I really didn't hear none of his music, but it sounded like it looked good from you guys.
Gotcha. So, you done?
I'm done.
Go ahead.
You had a much more tragic weekend.
You keep having tragedy every weekend. It's a sports problem with you. What's going on?
You got to pick.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna be honest with you. Not Duke. I give all props to Duke and their team. There was 3 freshmen you got?
Yeah.
Starting, too.
Right.
And they played like they were seniors.
They played great.
I'm going to give them their props. What I am going to say is for us, UNC, to be in the Final Four and be the team that lost by a couple points in the championship last year, that same exact team, that's not the same team. They didn't bring the enthusiasm. They didn't bring the excitement to that. What I'm saying is I was disappointed the way the game was played. It was all Duke from the start. From the start. See, I recognize things, and I'm not saying you don't. But I was saying,
that's what it sounded like.
I'm only saying it from a
watching Bills play Bengals, bro.
No.
Heart was taken from them.
Right, and I will tell you why. They were Duke made them settle for those shots that they were getting in the beginning. Mm-hmm. North Carolina wasn't taking it, and I knew from that point that's going to dictate the game.
No, I was scared in the beginning.
You were scared because they were making shots.
They were making shots, but we don't do good underneath in the paint. Second half, we came through. Lively came through.
He was
with 8 blocks, 14 rebounds, 2 points, 4 points, 2 assists. And you talking about your boy Baycott, he had nothing. 0 0-6 in the paint.
Talk your shit, LaDonna.
I'm just saying. Then you had Roach. You know what I'm saying?
Talk your shit.
Lebowski.
We got our drop buttons yet.
I'm just saying. And they're great. I think Duke is gonna be the team to look for next year because these are freshmen we're talking about.
Well, I mean, we had freshmen last year and we went to the Final Four. So
but we didn't bring it this time because Friday you were talking a lot of mess. Friday, a whole lot of. It kind of remind me of the mob ties with Drake. You know what I'm saying? Now it's Koch.
Drop the bomb again.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You talked a lot of mess, and that's why I had to wear my shirt. But I think when we come to UNC, I think y'all might have it.
I just when I watch basketball now, as older that I'm not playing anymore. If you're not bringing the intensity from the start, that's going to dictate the game.
But Duke always do that in the first half. They come stronger in the second. That's just how they are.
Well, last year, like I said to you, even in the when we played Duke.
But why we keep talking about last year?
Well, I'm saying
Saturday.
It's the same two teams.
The game
apparently not.
And they didn't bring it. That's what I'm saying. It's energy. You got to bring the energy. If you don't bring the energy, I don't care what your talent is.
But you had the energy.
We did not.
You couldn't stop Lively. Baycott couldn't do anything in the paint.
You got it, Donna.
Do the bird sound for Bangkok. The bird sound. It was a silent wing.
That's how he was reaching for all the rebounds. He was just everywhere.
After the sound, and she gave them silent wings.
But you got to give a shout out to Proctor too. Like him and Roach, they came for the team.
Damn, that's some hell of a name.
I'm just
Proctor, Gamma, and Roach. They sound like a. So
now y'all want to.
Yes, we're going to definitely come.
Here we go. Listen.
Okay.
We're moving on.
We're not going to talk about your boy.
Oh.
His.
We're moving on. We lost. We got our asses kicked, and that's just what it is, period.
It was a good game, though.
No, it wasn't.
Do better.
But y'all are crazy. I do want to talk about something. This podcast is called Family Disputes. And, sometimes people air out dirty laundry, in family disputes, and sometimes they keep it to themselves. Mm-hmm. So one of the things that I wanted to kind of dive into a little bit just today was how you guys handle family disputes. Do you keep it inside? Do you get up and walk away? Give some time, give some space? Do you yell, scream, bicker back and forth, punch things, kick things? Donna, tell me, how do you handle family disputes?
When you talk about family disputes, are you talking about within my household or my family as a whole when I go visit in Kentucky?
All right, so we're going to separate it.
Mm-hmm. So, if I take it to Kentucky, we're talking about a family full of women. There's no winning with that. I stay out of it.
You stay out of it.
I stay out of it. There's no way I'm going to win with my family.
Who's the strongest auntie that gives the strong, that you could say on this pod today, the strong one? That you're not going to win. You're not going to get a word in.
Well, I can't say all my aunts are strong.
Okay.
Because their mother was strong. So normally it's like she's the head of the family, so it's like we'll let her talk or whatever, but they'll put their 2 cents in, but they all know when to stop. But us nieces and nephews, we know not to get into that.
Gotcha.
So we don't really.
You just don't get into it.
Yeah, but at home.
At home, tell me about home.
I got a 25-year-old female. Yeah, there's disputes, and sometimes. Malia, I love her.
When we interrupted her birthday.
Yeah. I love her to death, but sometimes we will get into it, and that's because she's at that age, 25, so you can't really say. She's her mother's child. That too, but we'll come back. She'll go to her room, I'll go to mine, but we'll come back later and apologize.
Who yells first?
I yell first.
Okay.
But sometimes, Malia, she'll have her moments where she'll yell. Nay has heard us on the phone or whatever, but I'll get into my moments where I'm like, I'll go in and I don't stop.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, Renee, how do you handle Libra, this? How do you handle this?
Not only am I a Libra, I'm the baby of the family. So I stay out the way. Disputes usually aren't targeted towards me. I'm usually the referee. Everybody put this down. It's okay. Wait a minute.
Why you say that? Wait.
That voice sounds so common. You know what?
You know what she like.
Yeah,
Right.
so
What the hell?
I'm encouraging people, like, just leave the room. It's okay. We'll come back later and we'll talk about it.
Right.
Sometimes you have to leave before you say something you can't take back.
Right. So you that's your stance.
That's my stance.
Butter, how do you handle family disputes?
You mean how do we handle it? Sir?
Oh, yeah. Between the two of you.
Our joint gets spicy, dog.
So you get ready to talk about the disputes between you two?
Well,
Because this is going to be good.
Ours is, I'm like, and I keep telling him, what is it? Day and Craig.
Yeah.
We have that dynamic. He's Day, I'm Craig. I make him feel warm all inside.
Pause.
We have our times. We get into it. But our family fires when we all get together is rough. It can be rough. A lot of yelling, a lot of cussing out. They say very hurtful things. And they don't apologize. Just kind of just go with it. And guess what? We have people that won't talk to each other for 10 years. And they'll be like, well, is Gina going to be there at the joint? And you're like, well, yeah, at the party. I'm not fucking
I ain't going.
I ain't going. So
That's what it is.
We have that, but it is what it is. Fortunately, me and Ricky's always been able to stay close to all of that. Every time. No matter if we don't talk for years or months, he still would call me, hey, cuz, hey this, hey that.
As
And,
cousins?
we always look out for each other, especially with him moving down here now. Very happy he's here.
That's funny.
We linked
That's
up for this
crazy.
podcast. He kept telling me it. He got here, and we've been pushing it.
So you think that's just a cousin thing? Because I don't think I ever been in a dispute with my cousins.
You got to understand that when you have strong personalities and you have competitive, personalities, like a lot of people didn't even know that me and Butter was cousins when we were going to high school. Because where he was and where I was. And then you get on the court and you get around and they're like, oh, wow. And we're totally opposites.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So you're just like, oh, okay. But you just have that dynamic where you could just pick up where you left off.
So when y'all have a dispute, how do y'all resolve it? Do y'all wait a couple of days, or you be like, Butterman, I'm sorry?
Well,
I don't
Or
know.
he be
I think it's
like,
a couple
no.
of days.
we ever apologize to each other. We just kind of
Y'all just know what it is.
So we just take that. We take it for what it is in that day, and then we go through it. We don't.
I'm going to speak. Let's just speak on a situation.
Okay.
When there is a situation where you feel strongly about something, and you feel, I feel strongly about something, you feel strongly about something, there are people who can be mediators without even being there.
Right.
And you know who to reach out to for that. That has nothing to do with it. Will give you the right direction. First of all, you got to be mature enough to be able to handle that and receive it. To know who to go and get that information from. Because if you don't, and you go to somebody that's a hothead like you and just want to be on your side, then you lost. Because you're not going to resolve it. The thing that I do, and I tend to do, is I will put myself in the other person's shoes first. And then see how that person is kind of feeling. Now I'll go and ask a question to someone who's not even involved in this. Let them give me what I was thinking. Or if I wasn't thinking, if I lost something. And then I'll go back and I won't say nothing. I'll just be like, that person was right. Or I will give just how I was feeling to that person later on the next day. I won't call you back. If you call me after a heated discussion, I won't do it because I know because there's no reason for it because we're not calm. I've learned my lesson when I was 30 years old.
Yesterday.
I'm now 42. There's no resolve in trying to fix it the same day. You need to give it that time.
Right.
And once you give it that time, first of all, you come back like, man, this
So
was
do
whack,
y'all
especially
not-
us men.
So do y'all not apologize for the part that y'all played in it?
It's just that for men, it's just a thing that just
Well, you can't say
don't
every
really
man.
say
I
it.
just say for us, it's understand and understood. We feel we have a bigger picture. We see a bigger picture. We family. We stuck with each other. No matter what we do, we still got to look out for each other. And especially with us just being out here, we always gonna do that. So we have an understanding.
So nobody likes
when we
to
had
say
our
sorry.
when we had our little when I had my little spat, we went through our little stuff.
Nobody likes to say they're sorry.
Okay, listen. I
have no problem with that,
Since
and
you
I'll
want-
apologize. You see, I'll apologize to everybody. I will not apologize. I will not. Anybody I do, I cuss you out or I get at you. Nah, but
not
my
to
cousin,
you?
no, Day, hell no. He gonna.
You gotta understand too, though. You gotta understand that he's the oldest. He's not the oldest of all of us, like as far as family and the family.
Between the two.
But you gotta understand, there's people above him that didn't do it to him, and you gonna have to
Trickles down.
You gonna have to take this
Yeah.
and suffer. You
I
know what I'm
get
saying?
it.
That's just what it is with our family. It's not, and we all tough. The women probably tougher, to be honest with you. Like, you know what I mean?
You talk about silverback.
Yes. And we had to send that. That's an inside for us, but we have to send you the silverback. We'll send you the silverback. You gonna be like, damn, for real? Yeah. So, but that's what it is. So I'm glad you asked that question because a lot of people wouldn't understand that. But
Okay. I get it.
you got it.
I get
You
it.
sure?
Yes.
Cool.
Family
Cool.
business.
Family business.
Business.
Business
Yeah, they grown
I
folk
eat.
business. Yeah.
Stay out our business.
We do have our segment, which is called "He Said, She Said," and we all voted on this topic.
And what's that topic?
And this topic is hold on.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Oh, snizzle. Did I forget it? Oh, my bad.
That's fine.
If a man is paying all the bills.
You good on reading that? The conference?
Let's pass it to Nate.
We had Nate
Let's
running.
pass it to Nate. Really? Let me hold it for you.
If a man is paying all the bills in the house, should the wife cook, clean, and make lunch for her husband who works a 13-hour shift?
Now, hold on before we get started.
Because I have questions.
Go ahead with your questions.
You want me to go first?
Go ahead.
Okay. So let's break the question down.
Let's do that.
Yo, you got notes?
Yes.
I just got
Yes.
the question.
Oh, I know.
I got mental
He does.
notes.
We have notes.
I got mental notes.
We have notes.
So you said all the bills.
Wait, she don't have
All the bills.
for everybody.
What's
she
all
don't
the
have.
bills?
Everything in the house.
Is this an iPhone? It's not an iPhone.
Everything
She don't
in the
have a
house?
section.
Yes.
Like what?
Rent, utilities, food. That's it, right?
No.
That's in the house.
No.
Car insurance, car
Our
notes,
notes.
Okay, so we're saying everything.
self-care expenses.
No, you said
part of the
bills.
household.
I said that I was talking about bills in the house.
But what
No,
about
that's period. The car is part of
That's
it in
why
the
I
house.
Okay.
See, I had questions. I had questions.
Okay, so we're gonna so for our audience, we're gonna go ahead and stick with all the bills, everything, including the car, outside things, including manicure, pedicure.
Pedicure? What the fuck is that? Pedicure? Read the nails?
a pedicure could have been for the cat dog.
Pedicure.
Okay, everything, goddamn.
But look, so when you say wife, is this someone that is a stay-at-home mom?
No, she got an 8-hour shift.
And you so she has her own job.
Yes.
And
Oh,
you,
that's crazy.
Okay, and you said cook, clean, and make lunch
Yeah, and then but she's at home at this point
during
all
lunch.
day. No, she's at home all day at this point.
what time she
How?
get off?
When does
No,
she go to work?
I'm saying at this particular day.
Oh, okay. One day.
So she works the 8 hours, he worked 13, so she get home before him, basically,
Right.
is what we're saying.
But
So what
this
are you doing
particular
another
day,
hour?
She's off work.
right,
He's at work.
right, and he come home.
And
So-
make lunch.
So the question should have been, if you're still at work and I beat you home, am I going to cook for you when you get home and the house is clean? Because if we're both working, we both should share the responsibilities within the house.
I agree.
And the
pay
bills
for
are no.
or pay for a maid.
And the bills are no.
That's some baller shit.
So that would be a question or something that you both talk about and agree on as a couple. About, because
Beforehand.
do you have your account, my account, a shared account for vacations. Like, those are things that you talk about in the beginning. Because do we have kids?
Yeah, we have kids.
So she's helping with homework, cooking, cleaning, and making your lunch?
Because I'm getting home before you.
Oh.
Okay.
So lunch, okay.
So it sounds like you guys are in an agreement.
No, well, I have questions before I can answer the question.
Right.
Oh, so let's lay it out on the line.
Okay.
We have 2 children or more. Let's just say it like that.
Okay.
No, don't do more.
Don't do more. Don't do more.
We have 2 children.
Okay.
I work 13-hour shifts 5 days a week.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
Yeah.
Are the 2 children ours together?
Yes.
Okay.
Good question.
You work a 40-hour week with 5 days. I work 13-hour days, five days a week.
Okay.
Okay. You do beat me home.
Who giving you all that overtime?
That was going to be my last question. Now, where you working for 13 hours?
You're
You
probably-
need a new job. Hey, I'm overworking my husband.
You're probably a director.
Yeah, right. Nobody got overtime.
Hi.
You're probably a director.
Oh, go ahead,
Okay.
Auntie. Side note, we went to work and there was no overtime signs everywhere, sir. They had one on top of the door. Big ass poster. I said, what the fuck is this? I said, I better clock out.
Okay. So all of the dynamics that you could imagine in this situation, in this scenario. Okay. Comes home. It is a Saturday.
Okay.
You're off.
Okay.
You're sitting. Well, not sitting, but you're standing over the counter, making you a sandwich.
Okay.
It is 7:00 at night.
What time you get off?
So I got home at 7.
Okay.
And there's no dinner made. But you turn around to me and say, well, I did your laundry, I folded your clothes, and I took the kids to soccer practice in the morning. Why didn't you get something to eat before you came home?
Or why didn't you make a phone call and say, hey, did you cook? Did you need me to pick up something?
Because it sounds like she has a very valid question.
Yeah.
Because me being at home,
You on yourself on this one, brother.
me being at home, even though it's a
That shit
Saturday,
messy.
me taking care of the house is still a job. Whether I get paid for it or not, that's still a job for me.
Okay.
So if you want to help out on a Saturday, you could easily call and say, hey, I'm on my way home. Do I need to stop at the store to get something? Do you need me to bring something home? Because 9 times out of 10, here we go with that word need again. There's a need there.
So the need isn't for her to feel like
She needs to fix you something to eat?
she needs to fix the...
No.
No?
No.
That's
That's a lot, bro. She
It's
got to
not-
listen. You talking about the morning? Her day off. No telling her if she had 1 or 2 days off.
Yeah.
Day off. She took the kids to soccer practice. That shit. And I guess what? It wasn't just our kids.
And then I got to take them
You
to
took all the fucking
Chick-fil-A,
friends. You probably was
waiting
the
in the
food
line.
person. You deal with all them, all the kids. And on top of that, you come home, you don't get no time to relax, your daddy. I'm sorry. You get no time to relax, and this nigga come home talking about, yeah, you cook?
Hell no. Like,
it's a Saturday.
So let me get this straight.
Do that bread right at your ass.
So got it. So let me get this straight. I'm off Sunday. I'm off Sunday. You're off Sunday. And I'm now taking the responsibility of doing the extra things around the house, which is trimming the bushes.
I did that on Saturday morning when I woke up
We just talking about what he's doing
on
now.
a Sunday.
Yeah.
I took care of it yesterday.
Well, if you're going to throw all of that in there, then yes, I would be like, I'm talking about in this scenario.
Okay.
What I'm saying is everybody has their job that they have to do or things that they are delegated to do that would be done.
We're delegating things around the house. We're not sharing those things.
No, we're delegating to share. Like, this is something that I do. I'm good at. I am good at mowing the lawn and making sure that the hedges are trimmed, and I'm good at those things around the house. You're good at
Don't tell me what I'm good at.
No.
'Cause you should be good at making your own lunch.
I see what you're saying.
I am
but
trying
at
to
the
get
same
to a
time,
point.
then guess
No,
what?
because now
it's
it's
gonna be
trying
a
to
Sunday
say-
dinner. It's not gonna be a fucking Saturday night dinner.
But
You're
then
not
it
getting
turns
dinner
into
Saturday
like
night.
it's gonna start making the woman feel like, because you're saying you're good at cooking,
yeah.
you're good at cleaning.
You have to cook and you have to clean.
No, I never said you had to. I said what you're good. We've talked about this already. We've already had a discussion. I am good at washing clothes.
Okay.
As a man.
Okay.
You find something that you're good at.
What do you mean?
Okay?
I mean,
I'm not saying we're going to talk about it. We're going to write it down. This is what I'm good
I
at.
don't know how to put cleaning shit on there and wipe it. I'm confused at where we became fucking elite at and fucking cleaning and
No,
like
what
you.
I'm-
Okay,
dude,
what's your
all you put it in
thought?
the fucking wash and push a button. When
Yes.
the fuck did you become elite?
They might be washing like red clothes or white clothes or something.
So on Sunday,
Oh shit! You know how to separate? You don't know?
I mean, some people don't.
You don't know, you,
so on
Some
Sunday,
people
listen.
so Sunday you're waking up, you go outside, you cut the grass because you're good at that. Go ahead. What else you doing?
And anything else that pertains to
what did you?
the house.
So you
fix
don't.
something?
So you don't feel like you can get up in the morning and cook breakfast?
On a Sunday?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, you can.
No, not me. I'm talking about you.
No, yeah, you can. Yeah.
No, you keep saying you.
I mean, I can, yes.
Okay, I need to hear that word.
Oh, yeah, no,
All right.
we're going to, there is shared responsibility. What I'm saying is, you said last week, there is a need.
Mm-hmm.
If you're working 13-hour shift,
I don't think you
You,
understand.
Hold on.
make
Listen to
more
me.
than enough to afford
listen to
food.
me. No, listen to me.
Oh, okay.
If you, you make more than enough to make food sounds so crazy. That is wild. That is wild. No, you are at home. I'm going off to her, the need. It is a need.
Okay.
That is there. That is an unspoken thing. My lady has been working 13 hours. I'm at home. Yes, I did what I needed to do while I was here. And yes, I may be tired. But there's a need because you've been at work. And what I'm probably going to do because there's a need, I'm probably going to send a text to you because you haven't sent it to me because you're probably busy. And I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to cook. What would you like me to cook for you? Or I'm going to say, hey, there's Chipotle that I'm going to grab and you'll have it for when you get home. Something in that nature. Don't always put it on the man or the woman to sit here and say, I got to do this. I got to be the bad guy. I'm sorry. Because it was said that it was needed to be a need. It was a need there that it needed to be having last week. It was said, right? Was it not? So it's a need. You're at home. Regardless if you're working or not.
So the need is for me to feed you?
The need is for you to make sure that if you've thought about yourself, that you thought about me as well.
Of course. That is there. If we cook, of course I'm going to cook enough for you to eat too.
When I came home, you was making a salami sandwich.
So, did
don't
you
eat
ask for a
salami.
salami sandwich?
No, I didn't. You ain't ask me nothing.
I said, did you ask for it?
You ain't asked me nothing.
But then last week you told us we didn't start asking.
Say
you
what's
turned
on your
into
mind.
the
Say what's on your mind because we
turned
can't
into
read
the-
your mind.
He turned into the read my mind shit.
That's it.
That's exactly what you
Exactly.
just did. Read my mind. You know.
You
And
know
my
I'm
thing is,
hungry.
But listen, if the relationship is strong and how it's supposed to be,
Okay.
You would know.
every day that's already at 5 or 6. We already sending
The
text
need.
messages. What we eating tonight? What we doing? What we eating? Now if she's home, she knows. Okay, well,
Let me take
we gonna
something
move
out.
this around. Or he knows he got to go get pizza. He got to get something because me and the kids ate earlier because I had to feed them and get them down.
Gotcha.
You know, stuff like that. So the dynamics comes to where the communication is there. If it's not
Because-
there, then it's going to be choppy like this, and it's going to be shitty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where they not communicating. So communicating is key because when I was in my relationship, it was every day.
That's what I said.
Hey, no matter what time, where I'm at, what I'm doing, what we in. If I'm out, you need to get home. We got to eat. We hungry. What we going to do?
But check this out, though. Speaking to you for the need. Now, if I'm at work
Hey, I got
and
a bomb.
you're at home,
You did.
and you're at home, and you know at the end of the night that you're going to want some of your little whoop-de-whoop, something at that night,
Whoop-de-whoop back.
you're going to make sure the kids are asleep. You're going to make sure the house is clean. You're going to make sure everything is set. So when she came in, all she had to do is take a shower and be ready for you. So that right there is selfish because you're only thinking about yourself.
Keep that same energy.
No,
That part.
wait a minute. Time
Yeah.
out.
Keep
Wait a minute.
that same
I'm
energy.
lost now. Hold on, I'm lost. Go back. Tell me that again, because I was agreeing with you, but I didn't know what I was agreeing. I was
Right.
falling in a trap. Hold on.
Trap them.
Right.
She got me. Hold on. I was like, yeah. Okay, let me get this straight. So you're saying that I'm going to go all out to make sure I'll be able to get some ass.
Oh, yeah. You going to do what you want to do, get everything done.
You gonna cook, you gonna clean, you gonna mow the lawn, you gonna do the hedges. You
You going to want her to go, oh,
No,
baby,
no.
look at you.
Let's back up a second. I'm on what he said. The
And you
communication.
off of what I said.
Oh
Yes, I'm off what you said. He said communication. Communication is what drives everything to coincide and connect.
Agreed.
Because without the communication, there's going to be that choppiness, and there's going to be
Or
that.
it's
So
gonna be a
I was
motherfucker
looking
like
for
this.
that.
But if you communicated in the beginning, if y'all already have it set for your household, you know that you know my schedule, I know your schedule, so you know, oh, my babe is off on Saturday, so I know I need to do A, B, C, and D.
Agreed.
You know, oh, my baby is off on Sunday, I am too, so let me take care of A, B, and C. There's nothing that needs to be said. It's already there. You know what you need to do.
Like she
That
said
work
beforehand.
needs.
So I'm saying, going back to the question, if
Same thing
I
she
come
said.
home,
Same thing she
no,
said. Communication. Everybody's touching on communication.
It's communicated. But we're saying if it doesn't happen, do I have the right to be upset? That's
Why would
where
you
I'm
be
going.
upset?
Listen to me. I'm going back to the original conversation. Now, since we all agree that it's communication, right? All four of us.
But if there's no communication,
So now-
you're already going to have it. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to happen all through the week already. Because y'all probably having that, because y'all not having the communication, not the understanding. Because now it's turned into roommates. Now we roommates. That's what y'all turn into.
So
But no
basically, you're
communication,
saying
roommates.
that.
I'm coming to the house. I'm taking care of the kids. I'm doing that shit. I done did all that. Motherfucker, you need to do something else. And you think I'm about to feed you, and I just been doing this shit all day. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's what they going with. So, but
What is this?
if the communication was there, it wouldn't even be none of that.
Now we got the
That's what the
boo.
females do. They, motherfucker. Yeah, that's what they do.
As soon as you
But-
walk in.
As soon as you walk in, motherfucker, you hungry? Here, nigga.
You better eat that
Throw the bread at you. Here, you make your motherfucking sandwich. You ain't calling me. So that's how they go, bro. Communication.
So what in this scenario, the guy should have by 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock. If he gets off at 6, he should.
Don't put that
There's no
day
time on
it.
that day.
on
You
it.
can't say you can't put a day like that. That means that all week our whole relationship we've been communicating. So
Yes.
every goddamn day we like, what we eating? What we eating, babe? What you eating? Well, you know what? I think I'm gonna stop and grab. I'm gonna grab something. So y'all go ahead and do what y'all gonna do. Or it's like, oh no, well we ain't ate, so you need to get us something too. So whatever you getting, we getting. But that's all through the week.
All
But
through
you're
the week.
trying to throw a situation in. That means that there's some holes missing in that relationship.
Gotcha.
There's something going on wrong.
Holes, like HOLES.
Holes. A hole, yeah. No, not no holes in the relationship. Not the holes.
All right, wait a minute. We done doing something
The
else.
holes is jumping this
They need to be picking up the food.
Like I said, communication holes. So,
Right,
you know,
right.
yeah.
I get you.
That
In the
joint,
way-
like I said, it's a hard question. You can't put that there because if the case, I mean, they didn't have problems
Right.
prior to this.
And then
it
the way everything
might be
is
the
set
one
up
to
now.
get a motherfucker to get the fuck out.
And the way everything's set up now, we could just go to our phones, go to the app, and you could just pick it up on the way home.
Or you can get the motherfucker Uber Eats to bring it,
That
and it'd be
part.
all picked over, but you would get it.
But it's all about your household and what y'all want to do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
She was hitting on everything. The same thing, but it's
I was waiting
the
for
whole
the
thing goes to communication.
Gotcha. Okay. So
Because
communication.
if my husband is at work, say like a Saturday, he's at work, I'm gonna make sure, this is just me, I can't speak for Nay or any other woman out there, but for me, if he's at work, I'm not gonna allow him to come home to a dirty home, and then nothing else, like me not made up or anything. I'm gonna make sure I look, just in case he come home like, hey, I wanted to take you out this afternoon for lunch or whatever, and I'm already dressed ready to go. I just have to wait on you. But it's just all depend on the woman that you're with.
Right. And his mindset needs to be the same thing like yours, knowing that, man, I got to feed my family. I got off. I know they probably hungry. He needs to be making that call, like, same thing. Like she's
Since
saying,
you making
she
all
doing
the
her
money
part,
and
he
paying all
need to
the
do his
bills.
part.
Since who making all the money?
You paying all
He'll
the
make
bills.
it working 13
13
hours.
hours fucking shifts.
That's 65 hours a week.
know who gives that motherfucker overtime. That's 25 hours. Shit.
I think we covered that.
Did we?
Did we? Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah, they're good.
I do want to move on to something a little bit.
Communication, like we all said. Great points.
I want to move on to something a little pressing. Yeah, you know what's so funny? After our little meeting on the phone. After our little meeting on the phone.
Well, we have a lot of meetings on the phone.
Well, after our little meeting on the phone, and then the next day, it came up in my, I think in the inbox. I think I sent the big homie a nice little something. And this is how some people act.
Oh, yeah. Killed me.
I don't give a fuck. Okay. I can't fuck with R. Kelly. I can't fuck with his music. I can't watch I Believe I Can Fly. I'm not fucking with R. Kelly no more. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I don't give a fuck.
They killed me on that one. They got that one. God, I went on that joint. I lost my fucking mind on your ass, man. These motherfuckers, you trying to jump me. This ain't gonna happen. When he sent me that shit, I could not stop laughing.
As soon as he was like, you and LaDonna jumping me, I said, I gotta go.
And, you know what I mean? So, yeah, that'd be right. But we're going to talk about it. But first, before we talk about the R. Kelly getting out of jail, sort of whatever that is, R. Kelly, supposedly his secret daughter with Aaliyah came out. Did y'all see that?
Yes.
You didn't see that? Well, anyways, on IG, as this is our segment now, where we're into it, of IG stories, this young lady says that she is R. Kelly and Aaliyah's daughter, secret daughter. I will pass this around. You see this?
Because that's how I felt.
Ain't no damn way.
I
She
saw
look like
it.
Pookie.
Ain't no.
She looked like...
Maybe she takes
like
after
Pookie
her
Uncle Jack City, man.
granddad.
Look at that motherfucker. Man. Look at that picture, man. What the fuck? That motherfucker.
Y'all are-
R. Kelly and that motherfucker. Listen, man, Aaliyah was beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful woman. And ain't no way. And if that is their kid, that means that he was hitting that at 12.
Wait a minute.
She was conceiving at 13.
Got crossed.
Something.
That's crazy.
But it is crazy. But, so R. Kelly supposedly charges was dropped. And they're looking to bring him home whenever that is. I just had a thought. And the thought was to ask you this question, since you were the one who were more of the
Like,
understanding of the
wait a minute.
situation. And I say Renee. I'm pointing at Renee, people.
Okay.
Renee, what did you think about when you heard those charges being dropped?
So from my understanding, they were dropped basically because they didn't want to pursue it any further because he already had so much time.
Okay.
So I'm indifferent. I mean, don't waste our resources if we already know he's going to do life in jail. We don't need a double life sentence or anything. So, yeah, I think use those resources and help some other victims and other people who don't have a national platform to speak on.
Got you. And I'll go to you, LaDonna. Your take was interesting.
I need a fan.
Your take was interesting on R. Kelly, and
What was my take?
About Harvey Weinstein bringing up the situation. You said that they weren't giving more national news to Harvey Weinstein and boycotting his movies like they were boycotting R. Kelly songs.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
So, did you watch the Harvey Weinstein documentary on Netflix?
Yes.
So, I didn't know all of that took place, like with how he had brought him back to the hotels and doing all of that. That was crazy. So, to me, I was just more so like, why did we put so much emphasis and energy into exploiting R. Kelly and showing what he did when this man did? Well, he didn't do those same acts, but he did things that he wasn't supposed to do to young women. And why didn't we just say, hey, let's not watch those movies or have those movies taken down like they did with R. Kelly with, Apple and everything else. So I just didn't understand that at all.
And I agree with you there. Okay. And I just want people to know that so that we understand that take was very, when she was talking to me about it, I was like, damn, I wish I were recorded this conversation because it's legit. She has a legit point. Butter, your thoughts on it?
No thoughts.
Got you.
No. I feel very strong. I have daughters, so I'm not giving R. Kelly no energy.
Got you.
Thank you.
I got you. Understand. And then Bill Cosby is going on tour. Nobody?
My boy going on tour? What? Where did this come from?
Comedy tour.
What's
You
funny?
for real?
I'm saying it's funny that they're going to let him.
No, I'm not saying like asking
can't
you what's
stop
funny,
him.
but what is it he gonna talk about that's funny?
Nothing. Probably just keep doing this.
It's bad.
You know the little dip.
She knew. I was like,
We got the dip, we got the whoop, we got the whoopty whoop. Like, whoop.
yeah, that's kind of crazy. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to pull that off or swing that off, but whatever, to each his own. So we do, with this segment, we go back and look at all of the snazzy IG stories. Mm-hmm. And I had this IG story here. Hold on. Somebody talk while I'm doing this. Somebody say something.
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 Come on,
Hey,
man.
Something.
Tighten up, Jack.
Something.
the Mahomes Hurts for the NFL Super Bowl is this coming Sunday. Mahomes and Hurts become the first two opposing black starting quarterbacks in the Super Bowl.
Wait, we need to look up, what's her name? This is funny as hell. We need to look up what Hurt's father looked like.
No, I'm not doing
Listen,
it.
no, for real. Listen, look, you see the interview of fucking Mahomes' dad? Mahomes got a real live nigga dad.
Wait
I'm
a
talking
minute.
about, bro, he had a joint. I'm seeing the joint. I'm talking about like he probably had the game drunk as fuck, had a fucking brown trench coat on. He had that little neck to his thing.
It was on Hurts?
No, Mahomes. That young hood got a real live hood dad.
Yeah, his
like
dad
his dad
used to be a
probably be
baseball
at the
player.
liquor store when they go to the house.
Oh my God.
Like that shit was crazy. I said,
Oh, my God.
That's his dad? Bro,
I tried to bring light to these black
said I'm trying to
quarterbacks.
find
I'm sorry,
But
but
the drunk uncle
yo, we
and
need to
the
look at
drunk
their
dad.
father. I'm about to look up the father.
And I think that's important because it's Black History Month.
It
what I'm
is
saying?
definitely amazing. It is
And
definitely
that's-
an amazing situation. Both of them had a lot of controversy. I mean, Mahomes was more better. Hurts came to a point where they didn't even think he should be a fucking quarterback. And he fought, and then this year he's was fucking amazing.
And I want to highlight some women.
Thank you, because I was going to get to that.
He has a woman,
5.
5 women that support him and take care of him and treat him very, very well.
Because the need is there, baby.
3 of which are black.
And yes, 3 of which are black.
You need to put a need button. The need.
We didn't cover this story of the 5 officers who were, who beat that kid. What was the kid's name? Tyree Nichols. Yeah, we didn't cover that. And I didn't want to give it too much energy again, like we talked about, because of us black men and brown people, we getting beaten a lot. And, it happened again in California where a person with no legs got shot. Like, how do you shoot a person with no legs?
Yeah, I saw that.
And so I just want to talk about that. They found out the 5 black officers that killed the kid, Mr. Nichols, that they said that he was dating one of the officers' girlfriend. So this isn't a random situation, or this isn't isolated. This was something that is, particularly it is isolated in that situation, but not isolated in how they be doing us, the officers, the police officers. So I don't think we should cover that. I think that, what I mean by that is I don't think we should go into any further, because that is something that is not in the realms of police brutality. It is police brutality, don't get me wrong. But that is somebody that we can cover and say, all of the things, how people get killed, how men get killed over relationships with women, or women getting killed over relationships with other men. Like if Renee, you're dating a man and you don't want him no more. And now you got a new man, and this man want to come, and the old man want to come and do something to your man because he's with you. That's wrong.
Wasn't that with the Alabama basketball player that did that with the girl who didn't want to?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
And they hired, she hired, or somebody hired somebody to kill him. Yeah, that's awful. So we got to just, we got to be more careful. The last thing I want to do is so we can get it light in here.
It's heavy.
It's real heavy, right?
Right. That's going crazy, man. Definitely.
My sister sent this to me, and I think I'm gonna have you read this.
I'm not reading it.
So I'm gonna tell you. So basically, she sent me this. It's a little girl, talking to a young boy who's probably only 13, and the young girl's probably only 12. Mm-hmm. We got to start looking at our kids' phones.
Oh.
Read this.
So it starts off by saying LOL. And then the next part, I think it's the girl who's saying this. I'm about to put your pic of your face on my lock screen. And then the next person, all right. And then, you my girlfriend, right? And she's like, yee, how, okay. and then he was like, I love you. And then she says, what you saving mine as I love you too. What does that mean?
Yeah, just go ahead. Yeah, I got you. I'll tell you in a minute what that means.
Then there's the little crazy emoji with his tongue out. And then he says, love you. And then she said, I love you too, bae. And then she says, you grab girls' necks and kiss them because I like that. Heart. And then, ow. And then it's wait a minute. A family of 2 with a peach and, oh my, and a girl and a guy. I don't understand these emojis. Look at you.
Let me get it.
And then she said, I love that. So I guess he was letting her know he want a family and all that. And he loved her butt because the peach
is big.
And then he said, I love you. And she says, I love you too, bae, with the emoji covering his eyes and LOL. And then she goes, I forgot. And he's like, okay, yeah, it's all love. Yep, I will. Wait a minute. I don't want to say this.
Say that.
I don't want to say this.
Look at her face.
I will suck your blank until it all go the way down my throat. Wow. Bae. And he said, yeah. And she said, did you see what I said? He said, yeah. That's the end of that.
Yes.
So what happened with this child?
I don't know.
When her parents.
They do something.
Tracked the number and went over the little boy's house.
And she's 11. So, hey, I'm telling you, these kids say worse than that because when my child was in elementary school, the kids did not know that they had my phone part of their text messages like that. I mean, my number. So I was in a group chat with a whole bunch of kids. And when I tell you, I had took that to the school to show them like what these kids are talking about. And I knew every name on here. That is crazy. They were saying things. I was just like, wait a minute, because where'd you get that from?
Yeah, I remember if you two of them kids, the kids, you gotta monitor them. You gotta watch
their
them.
Phones, especially them DMs.
Nowadays is really trying to get them off of these phones and tablets and get them into dance and karate, sports, like that stuff right there that consumes their time.
Right.
And cut it down, especially with the younger ones. Like, I got a 10-year-old and she just is fluent with the phone and the joint and them her whole day. They don't got to go outside and we won't interact with nobody, none of that. They'll be there.
All day.
Right.
All goddamn day. So we definitely need to watch that. And I've had a couple instances with my daughter where it was a joint and then there was a porno site on it. On the goddamn thing.
Yeah.
You had to click
that
it.
Was on that.
And then the guy getting old white one was talking to the kids. Hey man, I'm like, the fuck is this?
Right.
Oh no. So now I got her whole joint linked to my phone. So anything she download, any text message, I get all that shit. So it's like we definitely gotta watch it.
Right.
You never know, and it be your kids. You think they innocent, they right with the shit.
With the shits.
And you have bullying as well.
Yeah, we can get to that another day.
No, I'm saying
he look
with
bad
that.
Yeah, that is.
That look crazy.
That nigga look nuts.
That's
Pat Mahomes. So,
he was famous. He was a baseball player.
Yeah.
He was good.
He looks like the guy that sent you that question. If all the men should pay the bills and the women pay. That's him.
I told you.
That was Uncle Ray Ray.
On this joint,
Hey,
it's
you
just
better
an
ask
interview.
him
He
this
in the joint is blowing. And he just can't even whoop them motherfuckers. Sorry to the other motherfuckers, but it's going. I'm like, damn. I said, this nigga, damn, who is a motherfucker?
Yo, that's good. That was good. All right, well, look, I think we came to the end of this. You guys sent me over your artists for your put me ons, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we're gonna go ahead and go with Butter. Butter sent me something.
What Butter sent you?
Let's see what Butter. Rap Clap by Pons Houdini.
Rap Cap.
Excuse me.
Bringing that back.
Rap Cap.
What's wrong with you today? You can't read it. Don't read nothing. Give everything away to somebody to read.
Give it to Nate.
Everything resonate. We're going to edit your ass.
My eyes were bad. Maybe it was your phone.
They like MC Gusto.
This is
And they high and delusional too.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
But I really like that. Let's go.
That nigga frontin' ain't really no killer. Fuck on this bitch, now that nigga a tender. Check my rap sheet, I sold bowls for dinner. Had weed in the summer, had dope in the winter. You ain't even like that nigga, just stop. All of that sneakers and pussy get popped. I'm selling work like I'm back on the clock in the lab, mixing fentanyl, bagging the block. We know you niggas ain't really have bricks. Type to get pinched, then really gon' snitch. I'm a street nigga that made it legit. Don't get it twisted, I'm still with the shits. Cake boss, I'm who these rappers wanna be. Every time I turn around, they copying me. Talking like a pug, you ain't got 100 G's. Just last month, I sold about 100 feet. You shooting? Watch who you shooting at, nigga. Shoot back, hit your man, now you losing that, nigga. The Cuban bitch make her booty clap, nigga. I just do 10 bands and booby trap, nigga. How you tough and your ops still living? How you tricking, ain't take care of your children? Type to be gossiping, none of your business. You niggas washed up just like some dish. Posting pics with rappers like you loopy. Really ain't working, you really a groupie. Really can't front my life like a movie. Really serve fiends that resemble Pookie. Black C8, that's my Batmobile. Had 20 cars, you ain't get one still. Really be sliding, we ill with them drills. Cuz owe me one, so you a free kill. Niggas be talking crazy to go viral. Soon as we Jackson, he singing like Michael. Really the GOAT, nigga, that ain't no typo. Nigga, you broke, we could never be rivals. You the little nigga we sent to the stove. You was a funky, ain't sold no dope. How you a blood and you used to be folk? Was this in the dead and then you got smoked?
Ooh. You gotta go ahead.
The big homie.
Give me one more bound.
That's what I said.
Hey, yo, listen, and this is LaDonna. This is LaDonna.
Why my mic? You can hear me?
No,
Oh, okay. I can't hear me.
I can't hear me either.
I turned it down. Turned you down.
Oh, okay.
This is
I gotta
LaDonna's.
make sure I was still being heard. Rich energy, baby. The album is out now.
This is Jay Skis. Wealth of Your Mind. I know why she picked this.
They tell us we unseasonably hot. See, this greatness is inspiration.
Look, steady pondering about conquering. Nobody stopping them. Something like rocking in my conference. In my pocket, and I'm clocking profits and depositing. Nothing's free, not even soccer kicks. Man, my plans is bigger than rhinoceros. I got a laser vision, I said clocked it. Really, I ain't got no pot to piss. Before I'm done, I need my monuments. In a sculpture with my likeness picked. I need my life to switch. While you press for liking pics, I tell you what it is. That's what a psychic is. Stock rising. No fucking way ever this price a dip. Listen, I put it down cold as liquid nitrogen. Dropping bombs deadly as hydrogen and atom. Some shit you couldn't fathom. Like murders in the broad day at noon up on the Sabbath. These rappers average. They masking talent with great production. But who I fuck with, they fucking love it. When rappers rapping like they happen to master assassins. Way of attacking. Cause not many rappers can grasp it. The way I slash it on the beat and put that in the casket. This shit is drastic. I practiced, I happen to daily. I'm rising up at 7:16 on the dot. This be that. Well for your mind, we the cream of the crowd. We climbing rises. They tell us we unseasonably hot. See, this greatness is inspiration, bringing dreams to the blocks. Daily I'm rising up at 7:16 on the dot. This be that. Well for your mind, we the cream of the crowd. We climbing rises. They tell us we unseasonably hot. See, this greatness is inspiration, bringing dreams to the
now
blocks.
Before I explain how these niggas still ignoring my name, I'll blow the pack, find some yak that I can pour for the pain. Why you want the rock if you ain't trying to score in the game? You brush me, trust me, you'll get more than a wave. You more than a lame, and even more less of a man. Stretching my hands, pray that I can rest when I can. But right
Hey.
That guy right there is Lord Vaughn that was on with Jay Skis on that.
He said he dedicated a part to UNC. Why you want the rock if you ain't gonna score? You heard it?
Who song was this? Is it yours?
Oh, I thought you heard
This
it.
was yours?
Hey,
Who's yours?
it was mine.
Big on the bucks like the Greek. Rap wise, I'm in the skybox, shoot a G.
Goddamn bombs, man. I got it. What the fuck you doing? Your goddamn bombs. You did that shit. Shit. I thought I was about to get another Devon joint from you. What's the dude's name?
Raheem Devon.
Raheem Devon.
And this is an artist named Mike Prince. That is Renee's artist that she picked out here.
Isn't that real? We're talking like this.
Up in the middle of a late night. Got some drugs thinking I should take a ride. Pull the girls up in the Jeep line. Back to my crib on a late night. You coming with me? Every melody I try, every Tiffany I sigh. Can't get you off my mind. You want it? Strum on hard, play with mine. Level of my air supply. Can't get you off my mind. You want it? Go on, baby, just cling to me, cling to me. Cling to me, cling to me. Do the things to me. You did the other night. Go on, baby, just cling to me, cling to me. Do the things to me. You did the other night. Oh, 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 oh. You did the other night. Oh, oh,
Now
Bring
throw
that
it.
back.
Run it back.
Throw it. I gotta hype my bestie up.
Hey, and then finally it's me. It's Jay Skis again with Suede Uppers.
That's how you separate the motherfucking. Y'all know the rest. Look, what we put on these pages makes the game love us. I'm maintaining my proper form just like I drain jumpers. When I'm penning, I'm taking extra care like suede uppers made in the beige color. I'm making sure every line is secure like a base jumper. I'm shifting your perception of what's hot like the wave runners. Imagine if they took Kanye from us. Imagine if they took all pain from us. Like how they take our brothers away from us. With state numbers longer than federal case numbers. I don't write bars, I paint colors. Trying to get up out the hood, felt like I started Maze Runner. We are from a place where people felt like they just can't love us. Niggas hate you from the age of little leagues and skate covers. Crabs in the barrel ain't scared to pass and to fear you. They say they'll tap in and hear you, but if you rap then they scared to. But fuck it, I ain't fearful. Give me truth even if it means that I'll get an earful. Lyrically, I'll turn you to the Walking Dead like Morgan. I might fuck around and clear you. Stand for something or niggas might volunteer you. Just be careful. Keep energy protected. Cause suckers, they be near you. I ain't saying I'm a killer, but don't push me, I'm prepared to. Look, every time I write, I'm on some gold standard shit. Cause I was on the bench for too long. No load management, a healthy scratchiness. Felt locked out like I was Kaepernick. Even though I had mastered this, I'm not who niggas really want static with. This moment's beautiful, it's captionless if you captured it. Rock Air 1s and 327s, that's checks and balances, and that's law. No governmental branches shit. This year I'm leaving the game infected like a pathogen. Who matching him? They'll be searching for a similarity for 365 years after they bury it. Fuck hearing me.
That was
Feel me with your spirit. I'm extraordinarily.
Did you hear him?
Did you hear
that
him?
part when he said about Kanye though?
Yes.
Okay.
Covering some sixes like a pair of threes.
I wear the motherfucking. I wear check and balance.
Right, Kanye. Oh.
Hey, yeah, I like lyricists. Sometimes, you know, they get you through, and other times you need to hear some people like Future and, you know, 2 Live Crew.
And Drake.
And
Hey, don't throw no shots over here.
I'm not throwing shots. I'm not throwing shots. I like Future. I do. I like Future.
That's Mr. Toxic himself. Mr. Toxic King.
And we're going to talk about that next week. And
Yes. That motherfucker. Well, he went to Samuel. Told me he had a problem. He said, I got a problem. I love pretty girls.
Hey,
How much you spend? He told his motherfucker, he said, how much you spend a month on female? That nigga said $3 million.
Oh, hell, the toxic king.
and we out.
That's what I said.
Get with Symes, don't forget the fishing rods. Teach you how to fill your bucket, same time feel alive.